Hi everyone, welcome to Linux Beginner Series Session 3. If you have not watched my previous sessions, please do watch Session 1, Session 2 and come back to Session 3. In today's session, we are going to discuss the following Linux commands. The first command that we are going to discuss is sudo command. What is sudo command? It's a normal user account that we will use in Linux, which has the ability to run commands with high level access. Means it has some high privileges. Suppose if I want to add one user with name cloud, okay, I can't add normally. Suppose this is a command to add a user add. The name I need to add is cloud. We can't do it normally because it needs some high level access. Normal user cannot add any users. So to add any user, first we need to start with sudo command. By using sudo command, we will get some high level privileged access. After that, use user add. After that, use the user that you want to add, cloud. Okay, let me show this practically so that you will understand clearly. Okay, so to practice this, we need some cloud Linux interface to discuss. Okay, suppose first what I am going to do means I am going to add one user with the name cloud. Okay, if you click enter, what it is showing here, user add command I used, it is showing permission denied. Why it is showing permission denied? We cannot add cloud user add because it has some restricted access. So to use this properly, what we need to do, just use sudo user add and then use cloud. So by using sudo command, we can add the user cloud so that it will have some high level access. Now see here, this particular user, it is allowing us to add the name cloud user add. Okay, next come back here. User add command. So as discussed in above command, the user add command in Linux is a low level utility used by the system administrators. Why we'll use this one? To create new users. If I want to create any new user, I can add a new user using user add command. Suppose what I am going to do means, again I am coming here. So to add again a user, so just use sudo. We need high level access by using sudo command. Just use user add. I am going to add one user with the name Rajesh. Just click enter. Okay. So I have added two users now. One is cloud user. One is user with name Rajesh. So this is how we can add a user in Linux. Okay. So just I showed the sample example here. Sudo user add Rajesh. Now we have added two users. One is cloud. One is Rajesh. Now how to check all the users whatever we have created. So to check all the users, we have one more command cat. Use cat /etc/password. By using this particular command, we can see all created users by using this command. So let me show it practically. Yes, what I need to do? Use cat /etc/password. Just click enter. So what I have created earlier, I have created Rajesh user. So if you see here, you can see clearly on the screen the name Rajesh. Next, the other user is cloud. So in this way, we can see the new users that we created using cat /etc/password. Okay. Next, the next command is user delete command. Why we will use this command means to delete a added user. Earlier we have added two users, right? So let me delete one user using user delete command. So the example for this is to delete a user also we need high level access. So we are using sudo command. Next, user delete, after that the name of the user that I am going to delete. Okay. Let me delete a particular user with name cloud. Let me show practically. Okay. To have a better visibility, let me clear my screen. And what I am going to do means I am going to delete the user cloud. So for this, user del is the command. Just use cloud enter. Now what this command will do means this command will delete the user cloud. How to check it whether it got deleted or not? Use clan slash etc slash password. Click enter. Now you see here only Rajesh is visible here. Cloud got removed from the users list because we deleted that particular user using user del command. Okay, let me clear the screen. Okay, next command that we are going to discuss is LL command. So what is the full form for LL? It is used as long listing. So the example for this is we can use LL command. After that, we can use any file or directory. Here I'm using one file read.txt. So it will show the long list related to this particular file. So let me show it practically. Go it here. So yeah, let me check whether we have that file or not. So if you see here, we have one file with name read.txt. What I am going to do means ll long list, then give the name of the file, click enter. So what this particular command will give us means it will show the full list related to read.txt. So it is showing the file name read.txt and when it is created October 3rd at a particular time, and we have two things here, Mahesh DevOps 1010 and the same thing again. The first thing we call it as a owner. Okay, this is owner. The next thing we are calling it as a group, owner and group. Next. So any file in Linux, it will start with a hyphen. So if you see the hyphen, means it is a file. If you see the starting letter D, it is a directory or folder. So here it's a file, right? Read.txt. I am using this. It's showing like hyphen. Okay. So this is how we are using this particular LL command for the lengthy long list of a particular file or directory. Okay. Let me go back here. Next, the next important command is chmod command. The full form for this is change mode. Okay, this command in Linux it is used to change the permissions. What permissions for a particular files or directories? Okay, let me show this practically. So already using ll command, I copied this one from previous command. So you see hyphen read write. This is a owner and this is a group when this file got created, date, time, and the file name. So this line what we got it is from ll command. Okay, the first thing is hyphen, it denotes a file we know earlier like. So what is r stands for read, w stands for write, hyphen again read write hyphen read hyphen hyphen. So this command is splitted into three parts. The first three things we call it as a owner. The next three lines are three words we call it as a group. The next three lines we call it as others. So I have splitted here for better visibility. So rw hyphen it is a owner. So who is the owner? This particular guy Mahesh DevOps 1010. Rw hyphen this is a group. So which is a group here? Mahesh DevOps 1010. Next r, the third section, r hyphen hyphen it stands for others. Okay, let me explain it clearly. So R stands for read permission, W stands for write permission, X stands for, so it stands for execute permission. So in Linux, R is equivalent to binary number numerical 4. W write permission it is equivalent to numerical 2. X execute it is equal to numerical 1. So if I'm giving read write permissions like I can have the combination of 4 and 2, 4 plus 2, 6. If I have read and execute, I can have a combination of 4 and 1, it is 5. Okay. So by using this read write execute, we can change the permissions of a particular file. Let me show it practically. Okay. So if you see here, already we have one file read.txt. Now what I'm going to do means whatever the permissions it has earlier, these permissions I am going to override with chmod command. So if I use chmod command, I am going to give 000, means no read permission, no write permission, no execute permission for this particular file. read.txt. Okay. So this is how we can change the permissions of a particular file. So how to check that? Type ll, the name of the file, enter. If you see here, I am first three sections, it is for owner. Owner will have 000, no read, no write, no execute. Next thing is for group, nothing is there. For others, nothing is there. Okay, this is how it will change the permissions. Let me show it again practically. Chmod. So again I am modifying the permissions. 777 read.txt. So this time what I am going to do using 777. This 7 means 4 plus 2 plus 1. Again this 7 means 4 plus 2 plus 1, 4 plus 2 plus 1. So I am going to give a read write execute for owner, read write execute for group, read write execute for others. Like 4 plus 2 plus 1, it is 777 for owner, for group, for others. Just click enter. Okay, now we have all the permissions. Let me check it. Use long listing, then use read.txt, and then click enter. Now if you see here, this particular read.txt file permissions got changed. See here, for owner, read write execute. For group, read write execute. For others, read write execute. Read means 4 2 1 7. So this is equivalent to 7. For group, read write execute, 4 plus 2 plus 1 7. For others, 4 plus 2 plus 1 7. That's why it is called 777. Okay, let me show it how it works clearly. So for this what I'm going to use means, again I'm going to use 0 permissions for this particular file. Okay, now because I need to show you practically, just read.txt. If you see here, there are no permissions. Even for owner, I am the owner for this particular file. So this is the owner name, Mahesh DevOps, and this is the group name. So as a owner, I cannot read, I cannot write, I cannot execute anything related to read.txt. Suppose if I want to read that particular file, just use cat read.txt, type enter. So what it is showing, permission denied. Why means, as a owner, I don't have any read permissions. That's why it is not allowing me to read that particular file. Okay, so now I will change the permissions and I will show it even in a better way. So again I am going to give this permission like 4, only I am giving 4. For owner only read permission, remaining 777 permission for read.txt. Click enter. Now type ll, that respective name. Okay. Now what it is showing for read.txt. Here, as a owner, I have only read permission. I can read the contents. For group, all permissions are there. Read, write, execute. That's why it is 7. For group, all permissions are there. Read, write, execute. That's why it is 7. So as a owner, I have read permissions, right? So whether I can read it or not, now check it. So read.txt. Now see here, I can able to read. This file is empty, but I am not getting any denied permissions value. So that's why I can able to read the contents of this file. This is how we can change the permissions of a particular file for a owner, for a group, for others. So as a owner, I can check myself. That's why I showed this for my owner group. Okay. So this is chmod command. Next thing is change group. Okay, we can change a particular group using this change group command. This command in Linux is used to change the group ownership of files and directories. Okay, let me suppose I am going to change the group. Okay, with my group to this particular user Rajesh for this particular file. Means this read.txt group will be changed as Rajesh user using this change group icon. Let me show it how it works. Let me clear the screen. Okay, type ls. So we have the file read.txt. So ll, just check the long listing. So now who is the owner here? Mahesh DevOps. Who is the group Mahesh DevOps 1010? Now I am going to replace this group ownership with Rajesh user. How to do this? Change group. Okay. So with the whom we are changing Rajesh. Already we added this user right in the starting of the session. Just use the file name. Just click enter. That's it. Why it is showing operation not permitted? Because we need to use sudo command. For this also high level access, privileged access is required. Just use sudo change group. So I'm going to change the group with this user Rajesh read.txt. Okay, click enter. Now this for read.txt, now the group owner is Rajesh. Okay, now the group person is Rajesh. Let me check how it will look. ll read.txt. So you can see here, this is owner Rajesh. Rajesh is a group person for this particular file. So using change group, we can uh, change any group name using this particular change group command. So this is a practical thing that how it will show. Okay. Let me come back and show you the other command. Next, chown command. This command full form is change owner. The chown command in Linux is used to change the owner of files and directories. So the best example is just use this chown command. So in the previous example, we changed the group name. Now I want to change the owner name. So I am changing the owner name with Rajesh for this particular file. So change the owner. So how to change that? Let me show it practically. So already the owner of this particular file is Mahesh DevOps. This I am going to change with what? Rajesh. Let me authorize. Just give me a minute. Okay. Now what I need to do? Sudo ch own change owner. So who is the owner? Now I want to change to Rajesh. What is the file name? Read.txt. Click enter. Now again check with ll command. Now see here. Now owner is Rajesh and now the group person is Rajesh. Okay. So this is how we can change the owner. We can change the group using chown command, ch group command. Okay. So these are the commands that we have discussed in today's session. So the remaining commands will be discussed in the session 4, which will be uploaded tomorrow. If you like the channel, please do subscribe and encourage us. So thank you everyone. That's all for today.